My place is kind of a mess, but it's cause your girl been like doing the most, the fucking most. Y'all don't even understand the most. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Make it clap, make it clap, make it clap, make it clap. I'm in a live, ayy. 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 I'm in a live, 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 I'm in a live. Yo, what's good? Hey, Leslie. Hey, what's going on? Y'all. I fucking miss YouTube. I just want to say, like, I fucking miss y'all. Like, it's nothing. Like, I promise. Like, I miss you guys so much. And I was hoping that I could get settled before I do this whole live and get back on. But, yeah, I just really needed to come on here because who told me they miss me? Shit. Oh, my girl, Kaya 43. She told me she missed my videos. So, ooh, I don't know why my yawns always sound like Chewbacca, but whatever. She told me she missed me, and I was like, fuck, I do need to do a video. I haven't done a video since, like, or at least I haven't done it live, because y'all know I ain't been doing videos all summer, pretty much, but I haven't done a live since a month ago. So, so yeah, hold on. Let me wet my little sponge real quick. Because I'm about to do my makeup. Because y'all gonna go see my baby in the machine. And I have like so much to like catch y'all up on, like everything. So the last time y'all heard from me, about a month ago, y'all knew that, you know, I was kind of like depressed or what have you. I was just diagnosed. I've been diagnosed for like 2 months, 2.5 months now. So I've been going to therapy. I've been on my medications. I've been doing really good. I'm not even gonna stunt to y'all. People have been removing themselves from my life, and it's been perfection. I ain't even gonna lie, because what I tell y'all, people take a whole lot of my energy. I invest, and even my family knows that I invest a lot into certain people that have been in my life in the past few years. And so when I told them what was going on, they were like, whoa, that's a shock. So however hurtful it is, at the same time, it frees up so much more of my energy to invest in myself. And I feel like I don't like my haircut on this side or something like that. But anyways, it just frees up my energy to like invest in myself and like find my life partner, my nigga. Like, shit, there's like so much to like get y'all up to speed on. Okay, so what else? So what? So one day I'm on Tinder, and I run across this young fella. And that's all I'm gonna say. And it's been an awesome learning experience already. Like, I'm so down for everything this person brings into my life. Like, y'all don't understand. I feel super blessed. But at the same time, I am going through my own mental health stuff and like, you know, trying to get my shit together, right? So, I think it's really awesome that, you know, the people who have, I kept free until I got when I got on these sessions. The soldiers, they can't find me. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, girl, when I went to Djibouti, I logged in Tinder for the first time just to see what soldiers was on there, and I seen all the service members on goddamn Tinder because they didn't log out or whatever, you know, when they got to that deployed, you know, location or whatever. But So I've been going to, you know, like counseling, and I really just started this new therapy. It's called cognitive processing therapy, and it's for instances of trauma and what comes from that trauma. So it can't necessarily be like post-traumatic stress disorder. They say I don't have PTSD mainly because my trauma, I've already like, it doesn't bother me on an everyday basis, basically. So it's not really PTSD. It's more so emotional trauma from the actual tragedy trauma itself, right? So I get counseling on that. And what I tell you, it's a whole lot of gut-wrenching work to the point where, like, I feel like outer body experiences when I have to, you know, think and talk about these certain scenarios or what have you. So I picked up this new concealer from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's called Collab No Flaws Liquid Concealer. And when I say it's a perfect match, and I really like it, I got it in Mocha, which was like the second darkest color. But if you want to try a new concealer, like, it's so cute. I love the application of it and everything. Like, the shade is on point. So now I haven't even really been wearing foundation. I've just been putting on concealer for my little everyday look. But yeah, so I've been going to therapy and, you know, on my medication, and it's so funny to me because I'm dealing with a lot of stuff, you know, like on my own. Like, I have to, it's fucking, you know, depressing ass shit. So obviously I don't want to put it on anybody else, or like, you know, how people are like, oh, you can talk to me type shit. Like, I don't want to do all that. Like, that's not the way my brain works. Okay. So leave me the fuck alone. And if you are going to come around me, you know, be on some positive ass shit or some supportive ass shit or whatever. I was reading that, Lola. So obviously I kind of like, Tinder is a trip. She's okay. So I am living in San Antonio. I am living in San Antonio. I'm working on Fort Sam Houston or what have you. As I was like going through therapy and stuff, I started noticing that rather than people being supportive, people really took offense to me being depressed or whatever. Like, you know, obviously, like, people start throwing jabs like, oh my gosh, everybody's depressed and has anxiety now. Like, you know, I started seeing more of that. I started seeing more just shady ass shit. So what do you do when you see shady shit? Or at least what do I do when I see shady shit? I get right back shady. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has something to say, or really when you're depressed, you feel like attacked all the time. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, somebody could do something to you and feel like they attacked you so quick. So that's exactly how I felt. People were just being extra for no fucking reason or trying to exclude me from shit. And, you know, I just kind of got fed up with it. So don't give a fuck. You want to be petty, I can be petty too. But I actually have a reason to be petty because, as y'all know, you know, the whole reason why I lost my last position was because of somebody else. So, well, not just because somebody else. It was also me too. I'm not going to say that it was just because of somebody else, but that somebody else put me in a position to, you know. Right. And then this person, same person, wanted to go around and be like, I'm negative and I'm needy and unfriend me on Facebook, like all this dumb shit without even like conversing with me. But at the same time, I'm like, shit, if that's all it costs to get rid of somebody who has ill intentions for you, your career, your life, and all that other shit, get the fuck from around me. Shit, move. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I can't knock how somebody could literally put the only thing that I have ever worked for on the line and then act like I'm needy and I'm negative. Like, no, you needed me. Period. I never, no. Like, what? You needed me to vouch. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? but I'm needy and I'm negative. Okay. So I ain't never put nobody in a position to not eat. So I don't know what that must feel like. It has to feel like a guilty feeling or whatever, but at the same time, like, just get over it. Like, I was trying to get over it. Let me go through my little, depressed state. I'm not bringing it to your front door. I never acted like negative with anybody as I went through my process of dealing with my own shit. I never blamed it on anybody. I was never extra about it. Like, I just went through my own shit, and the fact that, people couldn't find themselves to support me or felt guilty or whatever it turned into a cycle of motherfuckers just talking shit and being boppers and all other stuff. Like, I just can't. I just can't. I don't want to. I don't want no parts. So, moving on. I obviously get to San Antonio and I get on Twitter. Not Twitter. I keep wanting to call it Twitter. Fuck. Bopper's gonna bop. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I should have. I ain't going to speak too much on it, but that's the type of person I am. I'm just like, you know what? Bop on. Bop the fuck on from around me, because I literally don't do nothing to nobody. I be in my own lane, doing my own shit. Like, I do my own thing. Like, I don't do shit to nobody. I literally just stay in my lane. So people come at me, tell me they need help doing this or they need that, and then put my shit on the line and then act like I did something to them. Like, I was doing just fine before you came along and put me in a position to have my world turned upside down. Like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to be around you right now. I want people to learn and grow on their own and manifest their own goodness. And I mean, I can't, like, motherfuckers I left 3 years ago, I come back and they're doing the same shit. There's nothing changed. Like, it literally is the same shit. So, what the fuck? Like, I'm not doing this with y'all. Like, period. No, I don't want to be around the nonsense. So, yeah, remove yourself. Yeah, please, do that shit. Fucking do that shit. Like, I don't, like, I care. It's hurtful because it's not like like, if people were to feel some type of way and just leave on their own accord and be like, you know what, just not feeling you, and move around, cool. But to go around and say negative shit about me to my own people, or to make this false narrative as if I'm needy and I'm negative all because you're guilty on what you did to me, is some fraud ass shit. Like, I just can't. So that part of it hurts, but at the same time, it's like, true colors, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got rid of somebody in that way this same summer. Like, not feeling the way you moving, fuck from around me. That's it. Like, it don't gotta be all this extra, like, oh, this person is this and this person is that. Like, yeah, you could. Yeah, people act like they can't walk away from a motherfucker without being the most disrespectful, disgusting human being. Period. And if you're going to speak down on somebody, at least speak facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, say I'm I don't know, I'm not even boy crazy. There's nothing negative about me. I feel like I'm a freaking awesome ass person. Like, I can't even think of, okay, sometimes I could think of negative ass shit about me, but, like, to be honest, I know I'm not a bad fucking person. So when people talk shit, I'd be like, damn, you're sad. Like, you're really sad. For real, you're really sad, because I don't do shit to nobody. For real. But moving on. So I get on Tinder. And I meet this like a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks to a month. Get on Tinder and I meet this guy who, his name is Michael. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like the name Michael. My first love was Michael. My first heartbreak was Michael. Um, my last little, I don't want to call it a fling or anything, but the last person I, kind of kicked it with, his name was Michael. So I just had enough of Michael. So I let him know I'm tired of fucking Michaels. He was like, oh, well, don't hold it against me. My family calls me like Junior or something, so I could call him his nickname or whatever, Junior, middle name or something like that. So okay. Plus, he was cute. Y'all, we got on the phone, and within 5 minutes, like, it was like instant connection. Like, I had never like been that way before, where I was just like, we were immediately open about everything, like our childhood, what we saw in like family, and what we want as a family, like, or kind of like goals and the way we think. Like, I learned so much about his mentality like really early on. And that day I was like, yo, he got to take me on a date. Now, mind you, I had already been entertaining like 2 other dudes on Tinder like that weekend. So I was like, I had texted him earlier, like, oh, before we ever talked on the phone, before I knew he was the one. We had talked on the phone. Before we talked on the phone, we were texting. I was like, he was like, when am I going to see you? And I was like, not anytime, like in the next couple days. I just wanted to check the vibe first. But shit, once we got on the phone, I was like, shit, I hope he asked me out. Like, immediately. Like, ask me out. Again, try again. I'm going to say yes. And so it was all good. I mean, it is all good. And I mean, picked me up, brought me flowers, first date, got all super sexy, and like, I mean, just everything, right? Everything is everything. And everything still is everything. I think the first week we kind of just like rushed into some shit. And we're like super excited. Like, this is the one. Like, I'm introduced to his sister, his brother. He's talked on the phone with my dad. Like, I'd never planned on introducing anybody to my parents until I knew they were the one. And I'm already like, y'all can meet this one. Yep. Even if he's not the one, I feel like he's a presentable person to meet my parents. Like, I've never been the type to, my parents have not met they haven't met anyone, to be honest. I saw my prom date, but that wasn't even somebody that I was romantically interested in. So they haven't met anyone, not even my ex-husband. So when I told my mom, I was like, yeah, y'all are gonna meet him. She was like, wait a minute, we're gonna meet him. And I'm like, yeah, yep. Even if he's not the one, he's a presentable fucking person to bring to my parents. Like, I feel like he's the one. He is the zodiac match, like the Gemini Aquarius, super like compatible and stuff, like in that nature. I just feel like for me, like going through my mental health thing, I kind of want to, I know what he wants and he knows what I want. So it's kind of like, we're just filling each other out and like getting to know each other and trying not to move too fast, because we could see ourselves like moving into this really, really fast. And that's something that I don't want. I know he doesn't want it. So we'll just take it day by day. And we'll see. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, at least I know there's some good men out here, because literally he's like everything. So I'm getting ready because I'm going to go to his place a little later. But yeah, no kids, career job, just graduated his master's, athletic, tall, like handsome, got a good head on his shoulders, nice 6-month plan, let alone 5-year plan. Like, he's amazing. So, and then he's just super like reassuring and can communicate and grateful and all that. Like, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes when it comes to that, I feel like sometimes men they want something so badly that they don't want to do the work to get to where it needs to go. And sometimes I'll run into this a lot. It's just a men trait. Like, men just want to find, once they feel like they're ready anyway, they want to find the one or that soulmate or that wifely figure. And so I feel like sometimes men just don't see the bigger picture until it's too late. I'm like, okay, now Okay, now I'm trying to tell you a little loco, you know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not loco. I just don't have any intention to get played. That's my thing. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. So yes, I'm celibate still. I don't plan on, you know, just having sex. With this person because I know I could like it could really get taken there. You know what I'm saying? Like if I start having sex with this person, like, you're supposed to be my man. Period. So I don't I know sex for me, like, it's really an emotional thing. So that's how I get attached. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'm not one of these girls that can go out here and just be sexing just to sex. I've already tried that. It doesn't work. So I am celibate. He supports that. He's cool with that for the most part, I think. At least that's what he said, but you know, y'all know how that goes. But for the most part, for everything else, he's awesome. Like, really, really great. Like, I'm pleasantly surprised. Breath of fresh air. Like, it's crazy. But you know, I'm not trying to get too caught up now. Yeah, not too caught up. I can get a little caught up, but not too caught up. So just focusing on what I got going on. And making sure I'm going to be good at the end of the day. Because you can't put nothing past nobody. Okay? Have y'all listened to LMA's CD though? I'm a CD. We don't listen to CDs no more. Album. Like, I was bumping it for all last week and I was like, bitch, you gonna have me falling in love over here for real. Like, I gotta stop listening to her. That album, anyways. Like, she gonna have me in love by the end of the week. Like, for real. She need to calm that shit down. I'm not playing with her. That's good enough. I'm not doing the top. Okay. That's all I'm doing for my face, y'all. Anything else? Yeah, nobody met my ex-husband. Yeah, my ex-hubby came onto the scene. We got married and we got eloped. Yeah, that's a major key. We eloped. His family didn't know. My family knew I was getting married. Nobody tried to stop me though. But they had never met him. They knew I was getting married, didn't meet him. But he didn't tell his family that he was getting married. And I don't even know if his family knows that he's married again now, to be honest. My ex-husband is a trip. But back on my therapy tip, right? My therapist thinks that I might have a high IQ. And I'm trying to find out about that because I want to see if I have a high IQ or not. He thinks that I've done a lot of work on my own. as far as processing a lot of shit and healing and stuff like that. Like, I've been able to do a lot on my own. I'm always like doing things ahead of what he tells me to. I didn't realize that I was doing that, but yeah, I was doing that. It's like I already have a grasp of what my issue is. I'm just trying to figure out how to think differently about my issues. So with this like whole therapy plan that we're on, it's supposed to help me see things differently, see the world differently. Because I be seeing the world in such a fucked up light. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I see the world in such a fucked up light that I feel like sometimes I can't even, you know, deal. Like, I just don't want to, or I don't think it's necessary for me to deal sometimes, because people are just fucked up. Like, I don't have no room. Like, I really don't have any other for it. Like, yeah. And then this summer, I think my dad just ripped a Band-Aid off that I was like healing from for a long time, and, you know, trying to show him love, energy, forgiveness, all that other shit. But I don't know, that motherfucker was stuck on being stupid. I don't know. There's no other words for it. That nigga stuck on dumb shit. Like, so at this point in life, I'm just like, stay the fuck from around me if you don't have no good energy to give me. If you don't have solid fucking energy to put into me like I put into you, or just stay from around me. For real. For real. Because I don't have it no more. You're not welcome anymore. Type shit. Like, I see the shit for what it is now, so just stay away from me. Like, it's cool. It is what it is. Poof be gone. Cha-cha slide to the left. Step in the name of love to the right. Like, hey. Rude Jr. What's good? But, yeah. So, what else? I'm gonna be here in San Antonio till the end of next fiscal year. I did get extended for another year. Oh, I get screwed on the E6 list. You guys, let's up story time. Story fucking time. Okay. So, in the National Guard, in order to get promoted to E6, you have to go through your NCOESs. You know, complete the NCOESs you're supposed to complete, right? To get sent to these NCOESs, you have to be on the promotion list. So, for E5, you need to be on the promotion list, and then once you go to BLC, you'll come back and you'll get promoted. For E6, you need to be on the promotion list. Once you go to ALC, you come back, you get promoted. So for me, I did everything in my power to make sure that I end up on the list. So I did my BLC, my SSD2, you know, I sent in all my certificates, all the classes that I took, just everything. Updated my ERB, got my awards updated, everything. And I have email traffic of this. So I want to say in like April or March, they sent out an Excel spreadsheet with like everybody's name on it saying, hey, you guys have not completed this, this, and this. And so next to my name, it had BLC and SSD2. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I sent that to y'all already. But okay, I'll send it again. So I sent my 1059 from BLC. I sent, and I let them know that, hey, I completed my SSD2. Does it automatically update, which y'all need for me, because I don't think I had like a certificate for that, or I didn't know where to find it or something like that. So I was like, hey, you know, will it update automatically because I've completed it, right? So, they're like, oh yeah, we got everything. Cool. ERB updated. Cool. So I'm pretty sure I ask again because there's a number of emails where I ask over and over again. Um, but you know, the list came out the first week of October, and a bitch wasn't on it. So I hit them up and was like, "Hey, why am I not on the promotion list? Like, what happened?" Do y'all know these people email me back talking about, "Oh, your SSD2 wasn't updated." No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Y'all told me, y'all already update. Remember when y'all sent that email out a long time ago? I told y'all I fucking completed that shit. So why wasn't it fucking updated? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm sitting back and I'm trying not to pull triggers or push buttons that I know I can push. I'm trying to have them handle it at the lowest level, but at the same time, this is my career we're talking about, and I've been an E5 for a fucking long time. So then I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna switch the reserves because this is BS. Like, they're already talking about sending me to ALC immediately, blah blah blah, right? And they're like, oh, well, we're just now getting the funding for next fiscal year. You know, they slotted me for ALC for next October. Yeah, next fucking October. A whole fucking year from now. When I should be going this fiscal year. Matter of fact, I should have went last fiscal year. The fuck? So yeah, I'm dealing with that shit as well. Um, but other than that, like, I don't want people to get confused with, you know, me being depressed and stuff with my overall happiness. I feel like I'm almost bipolar because I fall into a depression or I have these depressed feeling spurts throughout the day, but I'm happy as fuck with my life. Like, like, literally, I love my life. My life is awesome. I'm super blessed. Like, it's obvious motherfuckers is jealous of me. I can't help it, but you know, I love my life. Like, I don't want to trade lives with nobody else. I don't want nobody else's life. I love my life. Like, I love being me. The fact that I have to go through like a depression or these depressed feelings or these depressed thoughts, it's literally, it feels like a bad day or a bad week or like turmoil type of emotions. It's nothing to the point where I hate my life or I don't want to be me anymore. I've had suicidal thoughts. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody, I mean, anybody that goes through depression pretty much has that. But for the most part, like, I'm happy with my life. There is like literally, I have like one area I wish I could change. I wish I had a husband at this point. But I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay being single. I've been doing this for a long time now. I don't need anybody coming into my world and fucking it up, to be honest. So if they not all the way together, A1, um, 3 more than 97 with me, I don't need them in my life. Like, I really want somebody solid, someone at peace, someone that could add to my peace, or um, just give me like new perspective, new life, new meaning, like already add to the happiness that I have within my life. So don't think that, oh, because I'm depressed or because I'm not on here or whatever, that I'm not happy. I am happy. I love my life. And it makes me even happier that motherfuckers want to walk away from it. It does. It sucks, but it makes me happy. It lets me know that I no longer have to take energy from over here to put over here. I can leave the energy over here where it belongs, like with my brother, my mother, my dad, a significant other. I don't have to take energy from people who I know have been down for me since day one to give to temporary. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all hear me. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy. makes me happy to just be like, I'm not doing anything this weekend. Not going nowhere, not doing nothing for nobody, not going to see nobody. I'm going to lay here and watch movies all day. That feels good. Or I'm going to go get a pedicure. I'm going to go to the mall and do this. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to wash my own car. Like one weekend, I literally went outside and washed my own car, hand washed it, and felt very proud of it and was like, it was amazing to me to be able to do things like that and not be on the rush all the time, not be on the go because I'm having to meet this person here or I'm having to go pick up something like this for this person or, like I just, there's a sense of I'm living for me. So the more people remove themselves because I'm no longer living for them or I don't benefit them anymore, that's mo better. Mo better because I don't think I've ever gotten the energy that I put into people back. Period. Period. Like, none. So, while this chapter is like closing and I'm starting a new one, and it's really important for me to like have a solid foundation of me on my own, which I feel like I do for the most part. I'm going through my little therapy thing. This is like the it's solidifying the foundation I've already built because like I said, I'm so proud of myself. I'm like there's nothing nobody can tell me about me. I see the gray area in everything and in everybody and I feel like almost a hypocrite sometimes because I see such gray all the time. Like it's never is the cup half empty or half full. I'm like, what's in the cup? Why do we care if it's half empty or half full? Since is it something that I want to drink? Then it's half full. If it's something that I don't want to drink, at least it's half empty. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the gray fucking area. I don't see the need to sit here and be like, fuck life. This shit sucks. Da, 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 da. Like, no. My life is awesome. I'm very happy. The fact that I've been receiving so many confirmations on what I should be doing with my life or the direction that I should go. It's just shit. I can't think nothing like but the universe, but God. Like everything is working out for itself. Everything's working out on its own. I don't I don't bother nobody with nothing. No, you know. Mm. I deal with my own shit on my own. Cause can't nobody say that I sit here and bother them or blow their phone up with some negative shit or do any of that. I've never been that person. I've never needed to. You know what I'm saying? Never needed to. Never needed to. Now, if you called me and I was in a fucked up place, then cool. That's cool. But I'm not. That's not me. So, with that being said, I just wanted to let y'all know that I am happy. Okay? It is. Y'all know me. I'm always going to be transparent with you guys. I recently made my Instagram private. I'm in Little Rock. San Antonio. Not Little Rock. I'm in San Antonio. But I made my Instagram private. I deleted my and I don't need like a detox cleanse or anything like that. I just think it's funny because I'm always like telling people like, oh my gosh, y'all really sit here and be like promoting like, oh, I've been on Facebook for 2 months. Like it's really something like immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Like you just need to have a social media cleanse or detox or something. Just delete the app and move around. Like just move around. So I deleted the app just because I wanted to be people to be able to still message me or whatever. But and then I made my Instagram private. That's because I don't need nobody lurking if they don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or if they had something to do with the direction my depression went. I don't need you to be watching. I don't need you to no. Nope, 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 nope. Talk your shit on your shit. I'm gonna talk my shit on my shit. Well, I ain't even gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my facts. But yeah, I don't need a detox from social media. I don't see anything wrong with social media. I feel like it's all about how you use it. If you don't open it, then you won't see it. If you delete the negative people from your life, you have a more positive life. Or I don't know, but I feel like negative people attract negative people. So the fact that I don't have, there's nobody negative around me. I don't deal with negativity. I don't know how to deal with it. Period. I don't. That's the God honest truth. I'd rather you get the fuck from around me than bring any of that energy around me, because I know I don't do shit to nobody. So yeah, if you feeling like social media is negative and all this other stuff, it's because whoever you follow or whatever you watch or whatever you see and post, that is all on you. It's not social media is negative. So for me, I just didn't want to see anything. Like, I don't want anybody's stuff to have influence on my life, positive or negative. I want everything to come from me, all me. It's all me. It's going to always be all me. I'm always going to hold me down. So I don't need no following or all these extra eyes watching. Like, no, it's all me. Being transparent enough so y'all can see what I'm going through and see where I'm at and see how far I've come and where my mindset is at. But I am not about to sit here and be like, oh my gosh, social media is so negative. I need to delete all these people that make my posts look so what, even though I'm, like, come on. No, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. So if anything, I'll just delete the app, and it's just like texting and driving. Oh my gosh, people text and drive all the time. But if you just put your phone down, you won't text and drive. It's so simple. But for the most part, we're all guilty of it. But I will say I don't think it's social media that's negative. I think that your pores are open to negativity. Period. People can post negative shit around me all day and I'm not gonna give a fuck. But when it comes to my door, it's a problem, because I don't bring shit to nobody's door. I don't affect the way somebody eats. I don't do none of that shit. I stay in my lane. I do me. So jealousy is a crazy thing. It'll have you thinking that a motherfucker is negative and really you just want their life. That's all I can think of, because I don't do shit to nobody. But anyways, so I just want to come on here and give you guys an update of what the hell I got going on. A lot is going on, but everything's great. Everything's copacetic. I'm as happy as I can be at this moment. I had a great weekend with my daddy. We went up to my dad that raised me, not my biological dad. There's a difference. So when I say my dad, that is the biological dad. When I say my daddy, that is the motherfucker that raised me. Okay? We went up to see my little brother play for Mizzou. We had such a good time. We really enjoyed just being able to go up there and hang out, and it was a good game. It was their homecoming game, and that drive was so long though. Gosh. So I'm just now like getting over it, to be honest. I'm just now kind of like recovering, but because I took a long ass nap today. But I start back work tomorrow and all that jazz. Where's my phone? Sheesh. Anyway, I gotta go because there's no reason that I have to go. I just I wanted to go check on my boo and see if he's still. Sheesh, where did I put my phone? See if he still wants to kick it. Anyways, I have to find my phone. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not AGR, I'm ADOS. Thanks, Mr. Coley. I am all right. I'm a cool person, dog. I swear. I don't know anything about if you go reserves, do you still have to get a 50 or higher for them to pay for your school? I don't know nothing about that, dog. I'll be telling y'all, go ask a goddamn recruiter. Y'all don't want to listen to me, though. But anyways, peace. Love y'all. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.